This is Liberty Prime with Base Builders, and welcome back to Bookshop Simulator. Whew. I'm afraid, as has become kind of traditional here lately, I am horribly sick while I'm doing this. Oh, and we should probably take down some of these Christmas decorations. I mean, they're pretty and all, but they're not really quite thematic for late January anymore. Let's see if I can even remember how to play this game. But y'all, speaking of Christmas, well, and this general time of year, that big old cold snap that most of the U.S. had recently, well, it brought on a big old MS flare-up for me. Let's see. Let me see if I can remember how to even do this. Well, I want to pick you up, but I also want to just store you. How do I do that again? Okay, I've picked you up. Now that I've got you, I can box you up. Okay, I'm just going to put you over here because I remember having trouble figuring out how to not be inside the box. I remember having trouble figuring out how to put that on a bookcase or anything for storage, but oh well, we'll just make it do for the moment. Let's see. Okay, what did I do? I picked this up. Well, I meant to pick up that present, but I'll go with what I can. We're just gonna put you over here and worry about you later, maybe when I've got more brain and can figure things out a little better. Oh, and when I can remember that just one rotation is probably enough. But anyway, apparently what we're gonna do right now is, well, take a moment to notice that we missed the flooring. Let's see if we can go ahead and do that while I can remember it for 4 seconds. What am I doing? I'm trying to grab this. Am I going to pick up? No, that's not what I meant to do. Not at all. Why won't this let me just pick up this box? Oh, okay, take item. There we go. Yeah, see, I'm a little extra stupid today. And, okay, I want to change tile. There we go. Alrighty, this will eventually come back to me. It feels like it's been like years since I played this, but it can't be that long because Christmas wasn't years ago. Well, technically, I guess it was. Anyway, my goodness. Okay, no, I don't want to throw you. I want to store you. Well, let's place you. And why is this not letting me store it? Huh? Can I just put you on a storage chest? No, this won't go away. Do I have to throw this away? I spent good money on it. Well, we'll just put you over here too, and just worry about that later. Maybe we can make this work, or maybe we should just leave presents strewn about the place anyway. How bad can that be? Okay, this is late at night, isn't it? That's probably as it should be. What else do I need to clean up? Well, we should probably make this not quite so Christmassy. I mean, I don't hate it, but, let's see. We should probably put some more of this out to keep it a little bit more consistent. And I needed to take the item. Yay, I remember the thing. Okay, I want to paint the wall and paint that wall. Nice to know that I can do it from right there. And this is a bookshop, isn't it? My poor little brain is not going to be able to keep up with this very well. Oh, and I should probably mention that, I've gotten a new mic, and I'm still in the process of getting it all tuned in and placed properly. And I'm tempted to just throw this item away, even though it cost me, I don't know, some ridiculous amount of money. Well, we're just going to strew this about the place a little bit more better. Yay. Where did I even get that from? I guess I got it from over here. Let's just... Oh, I hate putting two side by side. I'm still picky even if I am sick. Well, let's just go with it. And, yeah, sure, whatever. Alrighty, this is a bookshop, and I need to remember how to, run a bookshop. And, I think that this was put here to just sort of section off the area. At the moment, I kind of feel like using it to conceal all this stuff in the back. We might as well just put this around somewhere. Okay, woo. And incidentally, this big old MS flare-up that I'm going through is making my hands not work very well, so if I'm a little bit extra fidgety and make things shake about, that's why. And, okay, let's just keep on being fussy and picky, because that is my natural state, and I might as well go with what makes most sense. Eh. But let's see. I would like to order some more used books, and I do. Ooh, I have a lot more money than I remembered. I should probably either put out books here or do something else. I think that the reason that this bookshelf is naked is because I was going to rearrange stuff, which is going to be a little bit time consuming. And I have a terrible feeling, y'all, that this whole freaking episode is going to be me rearranging stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to actually open up the bookshop. Let's see. Yeah, I wanted to take these and let's just start putting you down over here. Okay. Hopefully this won't be quite as time consuming as it feels like it's going to be. Let's see. I can run a mouse relatively well. Maybe. Okay, so that has been done. And now I would like to have more bookshelves. What if I move this storage shelf somewhere else? Let's just put all the storage along the back wall or something. I don't know. Let's see. Can I pick you up? I think I can. If I can get my fingers to work. And let us rotate you. And oh yeah, I can control snap it and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if I need you to be quite in the far corner there, but well, apparently this whole area is just going to be storage, so why not? And I guess I don't have to figure out what I'm going to do with these bookshelves at the moment, although I kind of like the idea of just plain getting more of you. Let's see. There we go. This is kind of working, sort of, so far. And eventually I'll be able to remember the part where it's where it's G to pick it up. And it's control to snap it, but I don't want to snap it rotated like that. Let's snap it a little bit more better. Here we go. And, okay, basically what I'm trying to do is have one book per bookshelf. Let's see if that's going to work out. We need, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bookshelves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's going to get a little bit too close to the cashier. Well, we can just move the cashier back, maybe, and have 8 bookshelves along that wall. Or we can do something different. Let's see. I'm thinking maybe I should do something different. And I do like having all the used books over here and the rare books over here, and I would like to order some more bookshelves. But I don't know how I feel about having this whole wall be taken up with bookshelves. And eventually I'm going to get more book types, so I should probably plan out how that's going to work. Well, let's just keep on working around with this old jiggery-pokery. I don't know what exactly I'm doing here, but we're just going to do it. Anyway, this is going to be messy back here for a while. Let's see, and I still want a seating area somewhere. Maybe this over here should be the seating area. And let's see, which would mean moving this storage back. And I don't know that I like having this white. Let's just put it back to the original. Let's see. That would be this little spray can, right? Here's hoping. Yes, it's coming back to me at least a little bit. Customize. We want you to be boring. Yay, you are boring. Excellent. So, job done. Okay. And what did I have over here? This is not really looking all that familiar to me. Why can't I pick you up easily? Oh, because I'm being stupid. Okay, these are used books. That's good to know. Well, let's go ahead and have the fun of opening that up. Oh, it's pretty much empty, isn't it? Okay, let's have the fun of putting you back. There we go. And I have definitely filled up all these used bookcases, so... All right, yeah, and I see now the label here. This is clearly used books. Okay, good to know. Let's see what books we have over here, because this is... Let's see. And I think this is, well, Why am I not recognizing that cover? Am I just being stupid? I guess it's this cover, even though this is purple and that's blue. But, fair enough, I guess. What book are you? I think you are this book. So, all right. I don't want to have to run all over the place when I'm going to the storage. So I do kind of like the idea of having the storage, well, within easy reach, and I don't really want to go around the cashier thing every single time. I keep talking myself out of where I want to put this. And, let's see. I do like having the used book storage right close to the used books, but darn it, I wish we had a storage room with this particular layout. How close am I to being able to upgrade to a land where I can, well, that's not what I wanted to do. Shop locations, that's what I was going for. How close am I to being able to purchase more places? Let's see. Currently, we are in Lyon, France. We need not that much more money to get to Paris, France. Let me see. Ooh, I can view it. All right. I'm pretty sure that I can get a storage area with this one. But I don't know where I should check to find. Oh, okay, here. I need to be shop level 15. Oh, no. That's just telling me what level I'm at. Let's add. I'm just trying to figure out what level I need to be at for this. And it's not willing to tell me. Okay, well, I can't afford this, so I'm going to try to purchase it, and it's not telling me that I'm not the right level. It's just telling me that I don't have enough money. Oh, come on. This shouldn't be that hidden information, surely. Well, wait, something is... Okay, to have a cafe, I have to be a level 25, which I'm definitely not yet. Oh, well. Anyway, back to trying to figure out how on earth I want to lay out this shop. Maybe I should just put the cashier up front, and then I've got a lot more space to do other things back here. That might kind of make the best sense. We don't necessarily have to have all sorts of wonderful, enticing books up front, I guess. Or maybe we can have the used books and then the cashier back here. I don't know. I just know that this shop is going to look a little bit different after I'm done with this episode, probably. And I would kind of like to open up the shop, but on the other hand, I don't really have enough brain to do any restocking. Well, I am perplexed as to what I should do here. But I do kind of like, I'm talking myself into having the checkout counter up here. Let's see how well that would fit. And I might just throw away these gifts because I apparently can't store them. Maybe I'll take a little bit more time and look into that a little bit more heavily before I toss them away, because darn it, they're worth money. Maybe I can just put them outside. I wonder how well that will work. Let's see. Can I place you? Yes, I can. So let's see how this works. Yay, creative thinking with zero brain. And I'm even going to segregate you into the gift types, perhaps. Let's see. And y'all, I apologize if I get a little bit too close to the mic. I'm not used to having to keep my head in the same position here. And I think I have it set up so that I'm not going to be just eating the mic. But who knows? Maybe I'm eating the mic and I can't tell. All right. Well, just a few more gifts. Well, several gifts. A few more several. Yes, that's the way you say that. Okay. Who needs brain? Let's see. Getting the green ones gone now. And maybe we will start piling the blue ones on top of something. Because for no real reason. Sure wish I could pick up more than one of these at a time. And I wish it didn't clank so much each time I pick it up. Let's see. Yeah, this is going a little bit faster now. I can at least make my fingers work well enough for this. And I can make my brain work well enough to remember V, at least momentarily. Alrighty, we are almost done with this part. This is a very boring part. And after saying that I was remembering the B part, I forgot about the B part for a second there. Okay. Let's see. How many more of these gifts do we have other than the quick mental count that I just did there, which told me that we had, well, Now we've got 3 more. And I don't care how tidy you are. We're just gonna make you work. And I'm gonna remember to keep my fingers on the correct keys, too. Is this the last one? Oh, goodness, wow, it is. Alrighty. There we go, get over there. Oh, yes, thank you. Why did I fail to do that somehow? Oh, well. Anyway, so what I was thinking was, well, I guess I'll just leave these here for the moment, but I'm gonna move all these bookshelves back here somewhere and make them make sense somehow. And then I'll be moving all these books. Let's see. So we're gonna pick you up, just put you wherever. Ooh, I'm getting lost in my own shop. Let's see. Just be not here. That is your main goal right now. It's your goal, not my goal. And I don't know why I'm doing it this way, but this is how it's working out. Okay, we're almost done with this particular move. And come on, hand, cooperate. There we go. And we're gonna keep on trying here. And the main thing that I wanted to try is to try whether or not I can fit this over here with some sort of reasonableness. Let's see. Well, I definitely want to spin you around. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to rotate you that slowly, but I guess I have to. Oh, and are you going to complain about that? Oh, you're not liking this, are you? What exactly is your problem? Are you just too close to that wall? Oh, I think that it's just a tiny bit. Well, here, let me put it back down somehow. I'm trying to cancel you. Oh, come on. Don't do whatever it is you're doing. Okay, I just wanted to... I just wanted you to work is what I just wanted. Well, we might not be able to leave these used books, etc. here. So let's move these guys out of the way temporarily. We're just making a complete mess of this shop, but hey, I got a complete mess of a brain and body right now, so why not? Let's just stick with the theme. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got all these books in the way. So let's pick them up and put them somewhere, anywhere, don't care where. Just be placed. Be out of my hands and out of my way. And this is getting a little bit tight back here. All of this out of the way stuff is being all in my way. Okay. I'm gonna pile you up a little bit. Okay, we are making progress on this. It's slow progress, but that still counts. Oh, I'm just trying to put you down. You put down. 3 more to go. And I don't really need to pile these up the way I'm doing, but apparently I'm doing it. Okay, almost there. And, ooh, very easy to get lost. Okay, we're gonna try moving the used books back there, at least for the moment. Oh, come on, where's that V key? There we go. Okay, sorry if I keep saying okay, I ain't got no brain. That's my main excuse for that. So we were gonna try to do this, and just put you back here somewhere, and darn it, I do love the idea of having those rare books right visible from the street, and we might still be able to sort of get away with that somehow. Here's hoping. And I'm going to remember that whole control trick too. Yay. Anyway, for the moment, we're going to put these rare books back here where nobody can see them. Although it doesn't really seem to matter where exactly I put them. I just need to have them somewhere in the store, and then they get bought, which is nice. Let's see if I can move this into the preferred location. It doesn't look like I'm going to have to move that rug, which is good. And I'm just going to... Oh, there. Okay, well, I do want to leave you just a little bit of buffer space. And... Okay, I think I need a little bit more buffer space than that up near the door. Because whether or not it matters within the game, it still matters to me. Okay, please do the thing that I want you to do. Oh, you have wanted to turn yourself around. That's what you wanted to do. Well, I'm not going to bother with, well, yes, I am going to bother with the control. Yeah, see, why are you doing that? I just need to put you here-ish. And Marius, I think his name is still fit back there. But I'm covering up way too much of that rug now. Darn it. I think I'm going to have to move that rug. I did really like having it right there. I liked the way it was, not the way it's going to have to be. I find fault with the world in general right now. Why do you keep on spinning around like that whenever I try to move you? That's very annoying. Oh, come on. Now I'm going to have to do this just so that I can move this and all these other things. I'm just going to temporarily put you here. Okay, now what was I trying to do? I think I'm trying to move this rug, and I guess I'll just... Well, at the moment, I'm just going to box it up. I still like it, and I'm not getting rid of it. I'm going to use it somewhere. But I'm going to try to figure out how to put this cashier thing down where I want it to be before I do any of that. And I guess it's, let's see, yeah, there's equal distance on either side there. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, no, I don't want to run the cashier thing. How do I get out of here? I can't remember that part. Well, I would like to pick you up. Maybe you'll let me do that. Okay, so I didn't have to figure out how to do the other thing. I could just pick you up. That's pretty convenient. Let's see, Okay, well, possibly I'm going to have to have a brain. I hope not, because that's not going to happen anytime soon. I do need to move this trash can, though. That's getting all up in my nostrils. So let's keep on trying here. And, okay, what exactly am I going for here? I was thinking that if I have this like so, then maybe I can still fit the used books up there. You know what, this might kind of work. Let me try it. Well, I keep wanting to try control, and it just keeps being a terrible idea. So I'm not gonna bother with that. Alrighty, I'm thinking that, okay, let's say I move this shelf, over here-ish, where it's nice and up near the front, and hopefully enticing people a little bit. And I'd kind of like to move you over a little bit now that I'm looking at you. So let's try doing that. Let's just try kind of splitting the distance. And now I can put the used books there, and I can have maybe a third shelf of those. So I'm going to pick you up and put you somewhere that makes sense. Something enticing like, good enough for the moment. And then we'll not only move these bookshelves, but we will get a third one if we got room for it, which we probably will. We might have room for a fourth one even. And I do enjoy buying the used books. I don't know if I need to have you right close to the window like that, but let's just go for it for the moment anyway. And, okay, now we have used bookland here. Let's see. There you go. And we might just sort of leave this as space for customers to pile up. But I probably do have room for a couple more of those, and then I can put some bookshelves back here. Or maybe go ahead and put our reading nook over here. And then I'm thinking I could sort of have aisles of books going backwards. Although that sort of still leaves me a little bit up in the air as to where I should have my storage area. So I would like to have a storage area and also a personal shelf area. Well, I might just have to figure that part out next time, but for this time, I think we need to get some more bookshelves. And hopefully I'll be able to, or possibly I already can get some more books. Let me check on that real quick. Books and more. I think I need to what? I need to, where's the something where you could, ooh, I can get, ooh, now this is exciting. I can get Oligopoly and Battle Boats and Checkmate and Sugarland. Let's get all of that, because none of those are hugely expensive. Yeah. Apparently I don't need to buy licenses for them either. Okay, 8 packs. Oh, that's going to get expensive fast though, isn't it? Let's just try 2 for the moment. Okay. Well, this is exciting. And y'all, I try to keep an eye out for what might wind up. Well, maybe I should get, well, yeah, I'll get some of these too, the bookmarks. Anyway, what I was trying to spit out is that I do try to keep an eye out for where I want to grab my screenshot from so that I can have that as my word that I suddenly can't, yeah, thumbnail. I do try to pick out a thumbnail as I'm going along, but right now I think the best thumbnail for this is going to be the big old mess that I've already made. Let's see now, where is it that I go to buy new book thingies? Maybe I'm just being stupid, which is entirely plausible. It's probably in a different area, isn't it? Probably not Depot Max, but oh, and I should check on my bills. I might have some bills that I need to pay. And I should do it while I still got money because I'm thinking about buying a whole bunch of stuff here. Let's see. Bill pay. Yes, I do have a whole bunch of stuff here. Well, I'm glad that I remembered that. Apparently, I've got a little bit more money than I thought I did. I probably should have clicked the pay all button sooner than I did. But, okay, yeah, I can afford to buy 920 bucks worth. Ooh, here we go. I'm gonna be so broke. And this shop is gonna be so messy. And I'm gonna try to real hard to remember where I go to buy new book licenses, because I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to do that pretty soon. Ooh, and here's all sorts of stuff that got delivered. Yay. But I think this is just gonna be kind of a mess for a little while. Well, anyway, let's see. I may be putting more bookshelves there. I do need to start doing something with these. Let's get you out of the way somehow. Be over there. So I was thinking about putting a little book nook over here, although maybe I should just sort of put it here and then start off the shelves and try to make it kind of sensible. And maybe what I can do is sort of like, okay, I will have a back row of shelves with a space behind them, which has the storage area. That might work. So what I would need to do is, let's see. Well, first of all, let's move this. And maybe, darn it, I'm real sour about not being able to have that just going down there. Well, mostly I just wanted this box out of the way, so let's just put this here-ish for the moment. I don't really need to be able to exit out my shop, do I? I hope not, because I can't right now. Let's see. I do want to have this trash can somewhere. That's very convenient. Although, since the customers don't really need to use it, I might put it back in this storage area that I'm planning on. Let's see. What was I thinking? Okay, yeah, I was thinking I should pick you up and spin you around and make sure that I've got enough space behind you. And I think I want to give you a little bit more space than that. Let's see what happens when I collect control. Okay. Yeah, let's try having you back there because I do want to be able to easily get to things back there. And I maybe want to have a little bit of a runway back here. Okay, anyway, my thinking is, let's see. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and pick this puppy up and spin you around and see how nice of a little nook we can build over here. And apparently this entire episode is indeed going to be just me moving stuff around and trying to make it make sense. And I'm probably still not going to be able to accomplish the whole thing this time around. Ooh, Ooh, I want you to just rotate a little bit, not that much. Oh well. I wanted to just sort of angle it a little bit outside of this thing. Oh well. We're just gonna try to set it up pretty much how I had it before, although I've definitely already forgotten how I had it before. So, oh well. Why are you being reluctant to get up close to the wall like the other one is? Huh. I find fault. Maybe it's something to do with this plant. So let's grab this and put it back down. And maybe now I can get you how I want you, which is to be pretty much like the other chair. There we go. Yay. And maybe I'll just get a second one of these lamps so that both chairs can have a lamp. Also, you need to move over. I am making this so much harder on myself than it needs to be anyway. So let's just keep on doing that, because that is probably also my nature. Well, let's go with that. Oh, come on. Surely you fit. Arg. Apparently you do not fit. Weirdly hard to tell when you are blue. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to move this chair over a little bit, aren't I? Then I might be able to get you blue when I want you to. That rhyming was completely unintentional. Okay, this is about what I had in mind. Although maybe I should, maybe I should keep my train of thought just a little while longer. That's probably not gonna hurt me too bad. I don't think that I actually moved that successfully. Let's try again. All right, well, that looks a little bit more even. It's probably a little bit too far to the right, but oh well, whatever. Now let's try grabbing this and putting this in between these two again. Okay, well, now you seem a whole lot smaller than you did just a few seconds ago. How odd. Let's just continue to be unsatisfied with what I got. Okay, we're gonna put you a little bit closer, and then we're gonna figure out something to do with these lamps, and possibly get one for each chair. Let's see how close I can put you to that plant. Apparently pretty close. And, well, you're still not quite, well, I would actually like to kind of center you. That'll make it a little bit easier to center the chairs, presumably. But I can't see around you well enough. Okay. And I wish that I could just like right-click to cancel my attempted movement, but it seems like I can't. So I'm gonna do that. And try to get you as close as I can here. And maybe we do need to have these lamps picking up the slack just a little bit. Just generally, Okay. Gonna pick this up yet again. Put you out a little bit further. And then put this lamp behind you. And maybe we'll have something that kind of works. Oh, can I jump up on this chair? Oh, yes, I can, apparently. I think that's what I've achieved. Oh, come on, stop doing that. This is somehow clicking to the wall when I don't want it to. It's not gonna let me put it right that close to the wall. Oh, well, yeah, it kinda is. Are you blue? I can't quite tell. That's not really what I was going for, but if it's what it wants to do, then we're gonna have to go with it. Okay, to that I say almost whatever. I was about to say whatever, but then I changed my mind. Yeah, you are reasonably centered. Didn't mean to make y'all centered. I meant to have you just sort of slightly off like I had it over here, but this is what has happened, so we're gonna go with it. And I'm gonna temporarily put this trash can over there near all of that. Because who doesn't want a trash can while they're reading? Hey, no, that's horrible. Why am I so fussy and picky and all them other things? Well, anyway, I do want to actually make this, end at some point today. I'm still going to need to rearrange all these books on these bookcases, bookshelves, whatever. But let's sort of start at least laying out the future rows. Ooh, let me out. That's not going to work at all. Because of all these storage things being in the way of everything. So let's try getting those out of the way of everything. Oh, come on. And y'all, I was just looking at the time. I hadn't realized that I'd been going for this long. I was expecting to maybe manage like 15 minutes worth of an episode, but apparently I had a little bit more in me than I realized. But I ain't got that much more in me. So I'm gonna just leave this in chaos pretty soon, and we're just gonna have to live with that. And I'm gonna have to move this over just so that I can get that final one in place. Oh, why on earth did I try hitting control? Well, maybe it'll work a little bit better this time when I do it. Yay! I did the exact same thing and it worked, even though it shouldn't have. Well, maybe it should have, but I'm not capable of parsing that one at the moment. Anyway, well, y'all, I'm pretty sure that the thumbnail for this is going to be a big old mess. And I'm probably going to title this episode Moving Day. But hopefully, y'all, next episode we can make a little bit more sense of this mess of a shop, and hopefully we can have a little bit more brain when we do it. But I'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye.